couple months back, I picked up the Bambu Lab H2S, which has been a very good printer. But as every hobby progresses, you always want to upgrade things. Luckily enough, I found some solid upgrades for my Bambu Lab H2S. And BIQU, or BIQU, was kind enough to send me a few products to test out and see if it's worth the money. The first thing I got was the Panda Under Armor H2S platform, which is a movable base for your H2 printer. It makes it significantly easier to move the printer around instead of trying to pick up this giant thing every time you want to change its position, or in my case, trying to get to the feed lines. They also sent me the Panda Diaper, which is a silicone mat that goes under the build plate that catches any sort of debris that falls off and lands below. Makes it significantly easier to clean up, supposedly. And saving best for last, which is the Frostbite build plate. This plate is supposed to provide a better grip and more consistent adhesion for PLA and PETG only. Says it right here in the corner. And it's designed to maintain a more consistent temperature while printing. With that said, installing the build plate and the Panda Diaper is really easy. You simply have to take the old one out and put the new one in. It has the same lineup as the original. There's two guides in the back, which you just line them up and plop it down. This is also magnetic, which is super nice. As for the Panda Diaper, just make sure the bottom of the printer is clean and then place it down. It can be a little difficult to get it around the Y and Z axis motors, but with a little bit of a push or shove, you'll get it right in. Saving the biggest one for last, which is the Panda Under Armor platform. This thing is really heavy. Upon opening the box, there should be 2 bags of screws, the platform itself, and there should be a separate box with 4 wheels, which are really nice. On the back of the platform, there are markings that indicate where the screws need to go and how to put it together. It does take a bit of time to assemble it, but once it's done, it's very solid. This thing feels like it's gonna hold up for a long time. You gotta build it tough to hold that massive printer. When I started testing the Under Armour, I wanted to make sure the printer couldn't move around while it was running. Thankfully, the wheels have a lockout feature, which you twist the red dial, which puts down a rubber foot, and it works pretty good. I've been printing on it for a while now, and everything has worked very well. And I'm actually very impressed with the build quality of the Panda Under Armor. It's made out of solid metal, has no flex at all, and this thing is pretty rigid. And they even put an extra plate here, which helps hold everything together. Hopefully it lasts a long time. Sadly, I won't be using this for much longer. Pretty much after I'm done recording this video, this printer will be going back up to my original spot. I just don't have the room for the printer to be on my floor currently, not until I get a bigger studio or house, where this would actually become very handy for me. I would love to have a bigger space and be able to have the printer on the ground where it's easy to be accessible and chain stuff out instead of it being up here where it's hard to reach. But for the moment, that's where it's gonna have to be. But for the video, it's down here on my desk. But yeah, this is an awesome platform to have for this printer. Now for the build plate, I have been using this one for a while now and I absolutely love it. It's super grippy and the adhesion is insane. As of the moment, I have not had any failed prints, but there is one issue underlining this whole process, and that is because this isn't a Bambu Lab official build plate, the printer does not recognize it. It will come up with an error asking you if there's a build plate. It can't detect one. Do you want it to continue or retry again? You just hit continue, which then it will print just fine. There's another problem that occurred with the setup, how it is right now. For some reason, every time I run this specific build plate, it triggers an error saying that these motors are overloaded for my AMS. It only happens when I use a unlicensed build plate. Let that make sense. What the heck, Bambu? I'm not paying that price for that build plate. As for the Panda Diaper, which I love the name of, This is pretty nice. I do like this quite a bit. It makes it so cleaning up is really easy. There's nice little tabs in the back that you pull up and it pulls the whole plate forward, which you can really easily clean it out, which was a big problem with it being up there. So I like these two the most, which is probably gonna get used the most. So overall, these upgrades are awesome. They work really well for a specific situation. My situation, the BuildPlate and the Diaper are the two best options. This provides a better grip, more adhesion, and this makes the cleanup a lot easier. While the bottom Under Armour plate, the Panda Under Armor, is more of an option for me. It's not good in my situation till I get a house or apartment, but for somebody that needs it to be able to roll their printer around, it's a great solution, which I highly recommend. I did want to say about the Diaper, this is an optional purchase. You don't need it, but it is a good upgrade. The same thing for the BuildPlate. I'm tired of adhesion problems and I want to get the best of the best to use in my printer so I don't have to come home to a failed print. So yeah, if you're looking for some good upgrades to your H2S, I would 100% recommend the Frostbite BuildPlate or the Glacier if you do more than PLA for good BuildPlate upgrades, as well as the Panda Diaper. And for your situation, the Under Armour could be a great option. Again, I want to thank you to BIQU for sending these products out for me to test and to review. I really appreciate them even reaching out to me after I did the review of my H2S, which has been a fantastic printer. But again, thank you. And yeah, I'm going to be using these every day. Looking forward. Hopefully this BuildPlate lasts for the next 5 years. But yeah, peace out. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one.